Alright, it's time to start MSQ. This ought to be fun. Oh, webcam working? Let's look at this. How do I refresh this? Properties. Oh, I gotta fix this real quick. Just one moment. Hmm. Maybe that's too much. That's a weird way of covering my chat text here. So I can just do this. Of course. I'll just leave it there. All right. We are in where are we actually? Oh, we're in Alamigo. About to talk to a boy Rabon about handing out the goods. When I say the goods, the little plates, the little trinkets. No, oh, there he is. They'll protect everyone else from 5 months. Let's Louis, what? Ah, the Wanderer's return. You've been busy bringing down a tower, producing a key to destroying the rest of them. Yup. You should be proud. Those warding skills of yours, yeah, they're called warding skills, are what made this venture possible. We didn't make them. Will you and Lord Americ be leading the contingent? Regrettably, no. Our role is to organize the various delegations into a cohesive unit. Once we have seen you all off, it's back to our respective posts. Wait, so who's leading the charge? We dare not get that. We dare not neglect our duties for too long, lest our defense efforts fall into disarray. And between us, there's a fair amount of opposition to the formation of Ilsabard contingent, and the very suggestion that we send out some of our finest troops behind enemy lines to render aid onto Garleans has made me rather unpopular in certain quarters. That's true. He is putting a lot of effort in. They're new to the alliance, so wouldn't be surprised if people didn't appreciate that. Can't please them all. True, too true. Oh yeah, I don't think I have my sound on now that I think about it. Told I'd rather not be on your side, silently charging into the fray. I'll last my battles where my words serve me than any blade. I hate to say it, but Lord Hamrick struggles mirror. You also in your leader. I can see why that's going to be an issue. Let's see here. Okay, before I continue, I have to check this. I think I muted this game. Yep, the game. Nobody hears anything. I mean, nobody's here, so I think that's fine for now. Ish, I will unmute it. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Is it a little too quiet? I think it might be a little too quiet. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. If I test it right now, how will it sound compared with the game? Well, actually, the game's not on. Crap. Let me turn on the game. Game volumes. Compared with the game? Well, actually, the game's not on. Crap. Let me turn on the game. Test. Sound test. It lands on Twitch. Sound test. Oh, the game's still off. I'm an idiot. It lands on Twitch. Final test. Final test. Sound test. Oh, that was really loud. Oh, the game's still off. I'm an idiot. It lands on Twitch. Final test. Final test. Sound test. Oh, that was really loud. Oh, the game's still off. I'm an idiot. It lands on Twitch. It's gonna keep looping. Alright, we are. I hate to say it, but Lord Emmerich's struggles mirror my own. For the time being, the best we can offer you is peace in mind, knowing your origin is in safe hands. As you can fight the good fight in Ilsabard, the other commanders will do this. We'll do what we can convince the naysayers that our cause is just. Thank you, both of you. The cause is just, yo. I thought we were saving the world. Why wouldn't it be just? We meet again. Oh gosh, it's Gaius. Oh gosh, my contribution on this occasion is but a minor one, that being the information I share with Maximum for the sake of the people in Garlemald. May the fates be on your side. So you're not coming with us? And why aren't they coming with us? Strange, I thought you'd have a stake in this. Oh gosh, I've been muted this whole time, like a fool. Alright. We will deliver your people from harm in your stead. I doubt they'll be pleased to see the champion of yours on guard, so I understand. Warlight is in your hands. Nah. Gotta make it feel better emotionally. A fair point, but so long as you refrain from announcing your arrival to all sundry, the average person should have no inkling. Oh, you got a point. They don't know what I look at. We don't have freaking media in this world. Although your titles and deeds are common knowledge, only a select few would recognize you on sight alone. Perhaps one day they will learn that the Warrior of Light is not a demon to be feared, but a man deserving of their trust. In light of Gaius' rather unique circumstances, I instead will assume the role of your guide. Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love for Goleman endures. I would stop at nothing to protect her and her people. Well said! Might I ask you to escort our friends inside? Yeah, bring us in. You might even bump into an old acquaintance or two. If I don't see you again, ere depart, may the Fury guide and protect you, all of you. May the Fury. Oh my God, that sounds. I don't know why that sounds so cool. Woohoo! Timer. Hey, Stanley, we gotta go. Oh, that's true. Hey, Alice, I can't really see you, but too many people here. Alright, Maxima, take us to our next mission. Maxima would have you meet your new traveling companion. What? New traveling companion? What? I don't need that. Hold on. No, I am not practicing voice acting. Oh my goodness. I wish I could be a voice actor, but I don't think I'm talented enough for that, nor do I have the right vocal cords. Alright, the other members of Ilsabard contingent are gathering in the Royal Palace. I shall inform them of your arrival, so make your way inside as soon as you are ready. You ready? We gotta go up in there. Alrighty. Ah, the remaining members of Assign, your friends and most Ilsabard contingent await you within. Would you like me to see you through? Yes! Let's go to the Royal Palace!
By the 12.
Yo, the Grand Company of Eorza.
I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
As you can imagine, our traveling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose. We fight not only for the sake of Eorzea, but for the entire world, including the people of Garlemald. Much rides on the efforts of the Ilsabard contingent.
Indeed, which is why I am glad to find myself in the company of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
Lucia.
I have come at the behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honored me with the role of Ishgard's representative.
Very nice.
For the good of all nations, not least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end. We have a hard road ahead of us, but walk it we shall, together.
We too welcome this opportunity to work together once more. I have faith that if there is a way to resolve this conflict, we will find it.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company.
The grand company of Eorzea.
If I may have your attention. Might I ask you to speak first?
I knew it.
If I must. I am Arun Senna, spokesman for the Gridanian
The
delegation.
Sennas.
Here on behalf of my esteemed sister, the Elder Seedseer. We shall provide support and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald. To that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort. Of course, with an experienced white mage such as yourself accompanying us as well, those requiring more involved treatment will be in safe hands. Raya O sends her regards, by the way.
Yo, you get extra. You get extra for having.
Suppose I'd better say my piece.
Wait, I know you.
The name's Sicard, in case you've forgotten. Truth be told, I'd rather you had forgotten.
Oh, they're from the
Anyway,
Crystal
the Admiral
Towers.
asked Captain Hilfier to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me. Of course, if I'd refused, I'd be the laughing stock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a kick.
Yo, it's another guy from the Scholars
But more
Quest.
importantly, like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship. So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but the promise of peace in our time, then that's what we'll do.
Isn't that also from the Thief's Quest too?
Since we all know how much the Empire
remember.
loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it. Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy. Of course,
Like
just like the Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind, but we're more than capable of cracking skulls, believe you me.
Oh, this is so cool.
Well, you're certainly raring to go. But then again, so are we. The most dependable warriors of Uldar and Alamigo have assembled at the Sultana and General Aldin's behest.
The monks.
Garlemald has truly fallen,
mages.
and the whole place is likely to be crawling with Telophoroi. We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow. That's where we come in. Naturally, Marshal Tarapin and I will be leading from the front.
It's been some time since I last saw you in your element on the battlefield.
From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the avatar of destruction.
Got him. Got him! Got him!
With comrades like these, I know we'll succeed, no matter what awaits us.
Master of Destruction.
And then we might finally get a chance to enjoy a good long rest. But until then, let's give it our all.
As for Ishgard, we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace and welfare of our allies. The bitter cold of Garlemald is a formidable enemy in of itself. Our experience fighting in ice and snow will prove invaluable in the days ahead. Accordingly, I have been designated commander of the Ilzabard contingent. I will do all in my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require. The four high houses, House Hylinart foremost among them, have arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission. Their knowledge of Imperial Magitech is sure to be a great boon. They will address any problems of a technical nature, together with the smiths of Limsa Lomitsa.
Yo, it really is coming together.
There
I'm so glad I trained all those
another
classes.
awaiting introduction.
Lord Emanolain?
Oh my god, this guy.
Yes. Emanolain de Forton, at your service. Though, lest there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that.
Of course, not much has changed.
But, should the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
Oh god, no. May graceful praise and rejoice the victory. Oh, dare say your friends were maybe all that stays inserted. Oh, do I say it? I kind of want to say it. Oh, jeez. I dare say you're fancy for. Let's go say it.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale Honoroa with my tales of daring do.
It's so bad.
I believe that concludes introductions for the Grand Company of Eorzea.
Let's go!
Our allies from the Eastern Alliance were due to arrive some time ago, but it would appear they have been delayed.
Would that be the shinobi of Doma?
Actually, they've been tasked with relaying messages back and forth between the various Eastern nations. According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
Could that be? The samurai Kuzan?
Out of my way, you preening fool!
The awesome. Oh. Oh, good. I'm too loud. I'm too loud. I'm too loud. Crap.
Forgive us for coming late. We are the delegates of the Eastern Alliance.
Cyrena.
Cyrena, and you've brought company.
The blades of Gunhild
For
are too.
battle and blood we come, as a step is sorely lacking in both. No towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach. But now our thirst for slaughter will be slaked. No quarter to the enemy!
Oh, there's Magnai.
Sadu Hatun, no. We go to make peace with the Iron Men, not war.
Warriors of the Steppe, we've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
Members of the Dalmascan resistance group, Lente's Tears.
It's been a while, yo.
And the Bosnian resistance. Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial facilities. Which is fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
Dalmasca, Bosnia, Alamigo. All lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire. I would never presume to question your motives. Nevertheless, I must reiterate that our goal is to aid the victims of the Telophoroi, the common folk of Garlemald.
Why are you whispering, Alpha? No, can't you say that out loud? With a loud,
And
raise your voice.
they are victims, make no mistake. Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
You're more right than you know. For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused. Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went. And who could blame them? The Empire's always been the enemy. But after seeing what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying the simple truth. They're just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do we all. Fordola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here knows Cid Garland, the Imperial defector who shared with us countless technological wonders. Gaius bloody Baelsar himself is working to help rebuild Wurlid, a nation he once conquered. So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving of help. Or at least that they were able to put aside their feelings for the greater good. It won't be easy. But we're all determined to make this world a better place.
What lingering concerns I may have had were clearly unwarranted. I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly.
Then we are in
It's
accord.
amazing. I love
Now,
this.
let us review our strategy. To reach the
Begin.
Garlean capital in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain range. Fortunately, Garlond Ironworks can provide aerial transport, sparing us this most treacherous part of our journey. However, attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telophoroi. As they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy our contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Glaciers. From there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities. The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us. So it is imperative that we only make camp in positions where we can easily defend ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. We will be tested. Sorely tested, I expect.
Oh, yeah.
But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed. Spare no effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
Oh, so good. What? What? Who? Who? How did you get that? Hitler. Yo, I only passed the first one. Yeah, it's a bait. See you in 40. See you in 40 minutes. Wait. Yo, did you just do the did you try to sell 3 fishes already? Yeah, you should see the dialogue that comes after. It's kind of awkward. Yes. Here's some warding skills, bro. So these are the famous warding skills. Enough for me and my men, I see. Yeah, well, you know, it was me. These are the first set, so technically, yeah, pretty much. I myself especially grateful for this opportunity to this distance. I wish to follow the footsteps of Master Ator and all there is about this star we call home. Indeed, this is the primary reason I volunteered to join the expedition to journey outside the 12th Wood, much less enter Imperial territory as rare privilege afforded to Rapaja. Not that I'm tagging along to see the sights. The Garlands would benefit from my healing magics, as our comrades should fighting break out. Fighting's not break out. Hey, I really don't recommend you, bro. I don't. Are you that captain from that one thing? Hey, you've got something for us. Well, here you go. Take it. Ah, them scales. Everyone's been talking about pretty little things, ain't they? I reckon they'll be worth a gill or two when this is all over. We'll hold on for them for now. One more thing. I know what you're all thinking. Why didn't they send Ainzar instead? Buggered if I know. All the Admiral and Captain Hibbert told me was they needed someone to help safeguard the future, and here I am. Can't say they haven't got a sense of humor. Of course, some of you might be wondering what good a pirate will do is on a dry land. In the middle of sodding snow of all places. You know, water is like, it's just frozen water. It's like the sea. Well, me and my crew will do whatever needs doing. Let's set sail. Or however the saying goes in airships. What do they say on airships? That's a good question. Well, we'll save it for last. Or we'll save Serena for last. Warding skills for the Ishgarden delegation, I take it. Here you go. Many thanks. These talents may prove to be the deciding factor in the battle. Yes, of course. It's what's actually going to keep you in the battlefield. I find myself conflicted in this foray into Garlemald, sent by the empires to infiltrate Ishgard, only to throw myself the secrets I was supposed to be stealing, and now I lead a mission to save the countrymen I betrayed. But that is doubtless why I was chosen by Lord Emmerich. He would have me put my extensive knowledge and former ties to good use. I will not disappoint him. For the future of Ishgard, Garlemald, and the world at large, I will lead us to victory. Hey, Lise. That set of warning scales I spy? Not that I would know what they look like. Why is this just muted? I'd march through all 7 hells if I gave a chance to put Xenos back in the grave where he belongs. Yeah, of course he would. There are 2 left, but I don't see. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Hey, Serena! We heard that it would be cold in Garlemald, so we came prepared. But you're dragons, right? Should be fine, right? You're auras. So the towns, we are to keep them close at all times, yes? I will see no one misplaces theirs. And before I forget, I have a message from Hien. In distant lands, in times of strife, together stand, together fight. In darkness shines the light of life. I hope I have done his words justice. Doma, like much of Othard, has been plagued by the towers, yet he could not be here. He wished to express his shared conviction. He and Yugiri labor without rest, unite the people. With their aid will we keep the enemy at bay, and we of the Steppe and the Eastern Alliance will repay their efforts. Eastern Alliance. All right, by ending this war. Oh, that's why. Yo, you're gonna need this. Yeah, here's your warding scale. Thank you for this, and for going to such incredible lengths for the sake of my people. Though I have little to offer in return, I would impart some advice, if I may. You have been told many to wear the cold of Ilzabard, and I cannot stress enough that this is no token warning. I will be distributing specially made warming tinctures, courtesy of Alchemist Guild, but understand that they are no substitute for proper protection. I leave the provisioning of said protection to your discretion, and let us proceed to the Alamigan quarter. While you make your final preparations, I will have the pilots ready their airships. No! No! This is our last chance to make ready when we set forth. You needn't worry about Oriandre and I. We still have what we wore in Gallimard before. Essendon claims to be warm enough and toasted beneath his armor since he spent a fair bit of time north recently as well. I have no reason to doubt his words. Most of the others will be borrowing the Grand Company stock. The rest of you could do likewise, I suppose, provided you're not overly concerned with style. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I wouldn't be seen dead in one of those ridiculous overcoats. If only I had the time to find something to my liking. Hark! Is that the cry of scions in need of tailoring here? Oh, it's Tataru. It's gotta be Tataru. There's no one else. I knew it! But how? Yeah, I thought you were the... I have my ways. Oh yes, indeed. Yes, you thought you could sneak off to Ilsabar without telling me? Yeah, we actually did. Not gonna lie. Ha, nothing escapes my notice. She's already ready. She has a coat. Or wait, never mind. That's just a pouch. I thought that was part of the coat. Now you order these garments. You never cease to amaze me. But why do you need a new outfit as well? Wait, are you coming with us? That's what I was wondering. What? No, of course not. Silly. It's all in the name of fashion, rather the pursuit of the highest quality fashion. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creations if I've never worn them myself? True. Only Shion from Slime could, you know. Ah, I did have one other thing to share. Ergamus Bluida have finally returned from assignments in faraway lands. They'll be staying in the Rising Stars for a while to keep an eye on events throughout Ezorzia. Since I'll be running the things back at Horus, I was wondering if I could lend a hand in Charlian. Oh, why not? You can keep crowd company in the belt. Those two are like best friends at this point. They're like little Lalafell best friends. Yes, we'd love to have you there. And I heard Ergamus and Blue Wida did a fine job carrying in our stead while we were lying comatose. With them in charge of the Rising Stars, we've got nothing to worry about. My thoughts exactly. Also, while I'm confident you won't go collapsing again, because a certain someone who shall remain nameless isn't in a position to transport your souls to another world, if anything similar to disasters were to happen, I'd be well positioned to do something about it. Anyways, I've got a few things to take care of, and then I'll make our way to Charlian. I really do hope these new clothes are enough to keep you warm in Garlemald. It's not much, but it's the only thing I can do for you, other than pray for your safe return, which I will every day. What are we getting? Are we getting a coat? Let's not keep the contingent waiting any longer. We are the Science of the Seventh Dawn. There are 8 of us. I guess if you don't, or there are 9 of us. We taught her. Here are your winter woolies. Woolies. Yep. I love it! We're gonna wear that. We're glamoring it up. Thanks, Sachiro. Why are you guys all lined up? Guys, you that was weird. I can't hear anything. Hooray! Hey, Sang, I got a coat! I hope not. I thought it was pretty decent, you know? It was very interesting. I mean, I think the only thing I consider even hard is probably the last boss. Dude, cause it doesn't feel like normal content, right? The normal content. Hey, Toga and Gin, are you guys have the coat? I don't know how far you are. Okay, never mind. Oh, okay. The coat. Got it. I just said coat. Stop describing. Now they're getting ideas. The coat. I like how you're all crafting already. Wait, what's going on? What do you mean experience? Can I get some info here? Oh, that makes sense because it's daily. Maybe I should definitely follow that. I'm gonna go as far as the first trial, and then I'm gonna start doing that too.
Ilsabard,
No, I'm not.
divided in twain
Oh wait,
by
hold
a
up.
vast
Cutscene.
mountain range. Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly?
That's so cool.
On the outskirts of the
I
Imperial
paused my
capital,
cutscene.
in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius. The winds howl in icy protest, as if to warn against further trespass.
Just enhanced it. Woohoo! Let's go!
We've received word from Thancred's reconnaissance party. They've sighted a detachment of heavily armed Imperials.
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps?
Perhaps, but there is more to it than that.
I did not wear the coat. I did not care to wear the coat.
Maxima reports that they are led by Vergilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which comprises the bulk of their number. However, they are also joined by several members of the 1st.
The first?
From what I recall, the 3rd Legion fought for Nerva in the War of Succession following Varus' death. The 1st, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War. Yet now, these former foes cooperate to defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
Then it is all but certain they have been tempered.
Yep. Sounds about right. They have been tempered.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew was out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
Quite right. Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald, the very ones we have come to aid. Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
How so? Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment? Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
Having observed the opposition, I imagine Thancred had something to suggest?
He did. He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial